This is the Creating Workspace Views video. And what you're looking at here is the empty palette of SawStudio. That's what I call it. And in this space you can open up all the different views, arrange them, tweak them any way you want, and save them. And they are called workspace views, like this. That's a workspace view, and so on. You can combine SawStudio with MIDI Workstation. And just to let you know, I'm showing you how to set up workspace views here in SawStudio. To link up MIDI Workstation, read on page 7 of the help file. Go through that step-by-step process. It's pretty simple, and you can link them up together. Okay, so how do you make a workspace view? Well, you just go up to View, and let's make a workspace view. I got a band coming in, and they're going to record. We're going to be doing a 10-track live recording. So I'm going to get it all set up. 10 tracks. There we go. I'm going to have my Zoom. Oop, geez, wrong one. My Zoom mixer going. Yeah, we'll put it right there, and we'll have the full mixer too. Down to I'll need 10 tracks. I can put that right there. And what else? Let's get the regions view in there. A little reverb for everybody on their headphones, whatever. So okay, the window that I want live here, I click on it, and I now press Shift key and the appropriate F key, which will be F11 for this. Shift key and the appropriate F key. Once I've done that, now if I change here and I go back to F11, there, it's saved. But I still need to save it so that when I exit out of SawStudio and come back in, open up the program, it's still there. So I need to go to File, down to F key, File, and I'm going to save this into my, these are all different F key settings that you can just call up, but this setting here is my F key, and I say yes. Now it's saved. If I press F1, see, it's highlighted and it's saved, and if I X out of close out of SawStudio, it will be there. One thing I want to show you down here is that you have alternate here, and what that is the first F keys along the top of the keyboard, F1 through F12, give you 12 views. If you hold down the Alt key and press any of the F1 through F12, that gives you another 12 for a total of 24 views. And how you save a workspace to the alternate set of 12 is you hold the Shift and the Alt key down and press the appropriate F key, and that saves it to that appropriate F key. And then once you go through all those, then you have to go up to File, and you have to save the alternate set. So these, you could save an alternate set of 12 F key views right here, and you would name it, you can name it anything you want, So in other words, what you can do is say you could have a bunch of F keys set up for recording, some for MIDI, some for live mixing, and once you have them all set up, you go over here and you say, okay, I want to save this particular workspace view setup. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to call it 20 input live. Let's do that. Okay, fine. Now I can, when I'm doing a 20 put that setup, I just go over here to F key and I open 20 input live, and I haven't set it up or anything, but I mean that's what it would be. It would change everything, and all the F key views would be set up for that 20 input live recording or mixing event. So I mean that's pretty cool. Workspaces are awesome. And one last thing, when you open up SawStudio, you have a default workspace view, and you find the one you want. This is mine right here. This is my default, and I go back to F key file, and you need to save default to make this the window you want to be the one that's when it starts. So I'll highlight that. I go here and I say save as default. Yes. And that's it. So now next time I open up SawStudio, this workspace opens up, and the workspace view file that I have set up opened up right now will be the default one, and this will be the default workspace view that shows. So set up your workspace views. You're doing a recording or whatever, you have a client that's going to be doing this or that, you can set it up when they sit down to talk with you, and you set up a gig with them. Take down information. How many what kind of inputs are you going to want, and are you going to want, you guys want your headphones and blah 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 blah. Then you come back to your office here and you set it all up. Then when you go there, you're banging out the workspace views, and their jaws dropping. How'd you have that all set up? Well, I'm a professional SawStudio user. Okay, that's workspace views video.